left, ignition, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Hello friend, and welcome to the slowest sim driving channel on YouTube. We're at Nurburgring for the 4th round of the SSBB Clubman's League, and there is going to be some spicy action today. So strap yourselves in, make yourself comfortable. Slang GT qualified the N300 at pole, Gran second, Adders third, myself fourth, Fat Cat Gaming fifth. Away we go. It was a pretty decent start from absolutely everybody, but I managed to get alongside Gran down for the first corner. We go very, very wide into the first corner, sweep past Gran, try to sweep past Adders. I'm not quite sure where Fat Cat Gaming's going, but as long as it's having fun, that's what matters. We gave Adders a little bit of a nudge there, push him wide. Didn't mean to do that, so I actually backed off at that point and then came for another go. Here we go, get underneath him, but that gave Adders the inside of the next corner. And it gave me a penalty, so hey, that's not fair. Of course it's fair, it's the rules. Gran, as always, looking absolutely feisty and mighty. Goes straight up my inside. Look at that, it gives me the inside of the next corner, but too little too late. I'm trying to scrub this penalty because I want to be in on the action without that big red bar above my name. Above my head, rather. Below my name. Oh, you know, it's one of those days. I'm just building myself up for what is to come. So we've got Slang GT leading. Adders second, Gran third, myself fourth, Fat Cat Gaming fifth. Managed to get a nice slipstream here on Gran, but with the N300s, the slipstream isn't particularly effective. You know, it helps you stay with them, gives you a tiny bit of speed, but these cars have got so little acceleration that really it is difficult to try and make use of that slipstream. Done a better run in there. I knew I couldn't make the move, so I backed off, scrubbed off the rest of the penalty, and then tried to line Gran up for the forthcoming chicane, which is of course the final chicane of the Nurburgring GP layout. It's a great place for overtaking, if you can make it work. It can also suck if you get it wrong. Here we go. Gonna think better of it, but Gran actually drops it. So even though we backed out of the move, Gran over defended that particular corner. So we're up into third. A podium spot. Can we hold it? We've had a run of fourth places which have sucked a little bit. And ahead of us, you can see that Adders is trying to get on that slipstream of Slang GT. Adders going for the win if he can. No, he's going to be too far back there. But he's feisty. He wants it. He's hungry. You go. If you get him, you can have a Twix. Maybe I'm just biased because of the yellow power. Who knows? This is a great battle. Oh, but Adders very, very tight there. And very, very wide there. So you can see by these little micro corrections there that Adders is on controller. He's having to work twice as hard to get the car where he wants it. We're going to scoot forward later in the race, where Gran has me totally lined up. He's on me. I mean, he's not literally on me because that would be pretty uncomfortable. But he wants this position. He's going to take it if he can. Oh! I didn't actually see him come in there and drove into him. I was going to give the place back, but Gran actually backed off and gave the place back. So I'm guessing he felt that just wasn't a move that was on. So great respectful racing. Thank you very much, Gran. I really appreciate it. And he's going to come back for another go, I think. Because look at him. He's following our every step or roll. You know, the cars are not people. We're coming through that last chicane there. It's got me really, really lined up. Now, thought about it but backed off. So this was a great battle, but it meant I couldn't get off after Adders because I was looking in my mirrors more than I was looking forward. And here he comes. Here comes the black Gran machine. Going to try and have me down into that first hairpin. And he doesn't have to because he's already passed. He's alongside and he's passed. A little bit of door bashing, no worries. No harm. Gets up the inside and, well, that spate of 4th place seems to be continuing, doesn't it? Oh well, never mind. I'm sure we can try and come back at him. Oh, he's a little bit slow through there. We've got a good run, but there's just nowhere to overtake there. Let the car hang out wide there, try and carry more speed. Go on, little Toyota. No, I just can't do it. Okay, never mind. It's a good battle. We're not going to be a battle at the front, but it'll do. Up ahead, Adders seems to have dropped off the back of Slang GT, so maybe we can catch him up and try and race for 2nd rather than 3rd. Let's see, we've got a pretty good run here if we can get underneath him. Oh no, I had to just correct a little bit of oversteer there. So, never mind. Some smoke there, so somebody's having a bit of a drama up ahead. Great battle going on, but it looks like Gurnell's just managed to pull away. What can we do? Very, very little. We'll switch on ahead to later in the race. Because up ahead there, Adders has got a penalty. And Gurnell's going to try and go around the outside of him. But the two of them are actually going to make contact. And through that section, Adders gets pushed right offline and Gurnell loses his forward momentum. That puts us right on Adders' rear bumper. We've got another stab at 3rd place here, but this time it's at Adders' cost, not at Gurnell's. Adders there goes out wide, sweep underneath him. Oh, try and keep it tight, but nothing doing. We do know that Adders has got to serve that penalty at some time soon because he is running out of time to do so. And that could lose the momentum that we need to get past. Try and stay with him. Straight line that corner as much as possible. Make our car as big as possible. Just couldn't get underneath him. Super frustrating, but great driving there from Adders. We always try and give each other as much room as we can. As with Gurnell. But there, just managed to get the inside. Managed to just wrestle the car there, but that does put me on the outside for the final chicane. And this is the final time through the final chicane. Just managed to outbrake Adders for that last step on the podium. Is he going to get us back? He's looking good for it. Slang GT's about to win the race. Behind him, GW Gurnell coming in 2nd. You can see Adders all over my rear bumper, but no, it's 4th for you, Adders. It's 3rd for me. Oh. Well, Fat Cat Gaming coming home in 5th. Here he is. Was that spicy enough for you? Well, let me assure you, it's going to get even spicier. As we move on to race 2, this is the Group 4 Toyotas. Now here we've got lots and lots of downforce. We can use slipstreams here. This is reverse championship order. So Slang GT currently leading the championship. I think perhaps this was actually reverse grid order from the first race. It's supposed to be reverse championship order. It may have been a mistake by the host, who was standing in for JSM 13, who was away for the night. Here come the lights. We're starting 3rd. Can we get the jump on Adders? Let's go green. We get a slow start. Bit of wheel spin there. And we get mugged. Absolutely mugged and down to last place. That's not the way to do it. Gonna try and make up some space. Fat Cat came in there, not wanting to be involved in any of that carnage. Moves out the way, so good on you. I hope he finds his confidence very soon. Adders leads the way. And we've got Slang GT 2nd. G-Dub is 3rd. Ourselves 4th. Great battle here developing between Gurnell and Slang, which we're going to follow because, well, we've been looking forward to seeing these two battle all season. Both very quick drivers. In fact, you know, I think all the guys in front of me right now are very quick drivers. But we've all got our strengths, we've all got our weaknesses. Let's see if we're going to see some strengths on show as we are with Adders, because he is racing away. I mean that in every term. Slang GT trying to hold on to his slipstream. It looks like GW Gurnell is just closing in on Slang GT there with the slipstream. Can he get him? It's going to be close in this next sequence of corners, maybe even up to the final chicane. It certainly looks like Gurnell is trying to make that corner as wide as possible to get the best run up here. Oh, but he has a bit of a twitch. That puts us on Gurnell's rear bumper. This looks very, very familiar. After the first race, let's see if Gurnell can get the chicane just right this time. He can. Oh, really closes up on Slang there. Looks like Slang wasn't quite confident in his Group 4 to get through the chicane. I think when you practice, qualify, and then drive in the N300s and then suddenly move to the Group 4s, it is a bit of a shock to the system. You do have to change all of your brake points on the fly. We're scooting forwards a bit. Is Ada still leading the race? Having a great run out there. Slang GT was still second. Gurnell still third. Myself still fourth. And Fat Cat still fifth. But you see we've got a great slipstream train here behind Slang GT. So we're not just hanging around waiting for things to happen. Things are going to happen. Gurnell there goes around the outside of Slang, but completely misses the chicane. That looks like that could be the end of our battle today with Gurnell. We're promoted to third place. That was just unlucky. Oh well. Moving on. We can see that Slang GT has a 0.4 second penalty. It should have been a 0.5, of course. He's served some already. Probably for a track limit infringement at the final chicane. That's going to put us on his back if he serves it. With Slang GT on the back of Adders, he could be threatening for the lead, but he's still got that penalty to spend. So this could be anybody's race right now. Any of these three cars in the shot, Adders, Slang GT, ourselves. Oh, look at the aggression of Slang GT. He's all over the back of Adders there. And Adders is all out of shape. That was, I don't know if that was defensive or if that was just some kind of crazy trying to catch the back end, but that was a little bit crazy. Thankfully, no one was harmed in the making of that particular tank slapper. So we are nose to tail. We come down to this very, very tight right-hander. Is Slang going to go around the outside? He's having a look. Try and pull it in a little bit tighter. Oh, it pushes Adders. Looks like Adders got out of shape. Slang got into him and Adders is off. He's on the grass. His lead has gone. He's down to fourth place. Very, very unlucky. So Slang GT leads the race from ourselves and then Gurnell in third. But of course Slang GT has that 0.4 second penalty. So it's still on. This race is still very much on. Can we keep Slang slipstream? I've got to be honest, I had a little bit of red mist after seeing Adders get taken off so unceremoniously. Slang there locking up his brakes as he goes into that last chicane. He's desperate to try and stay ahead of us, isn't he? Can he do it? Will anybody catch up with us? Will we get a battle for first place? Right in his slipstream here, we see Gurnell in the background, still threatening. We get squeezed to the side, and then actually driven into by Slang, trying to keep us behind him. Scooting to first place as we go into that first corner, but we've got a little bit too much speed, have to go right out wide. Slang gets a good run on us, doesn't quite make it happen. Manages to stay right on our tail. I did leave the door open just there as I went too fast into that corner. Lost first place. But you can see by the body language of my car there, I'm not giving up. I'm throwing it around trying to keep up with Slang. And we are running out of race right now. You know, who's going to win? Slang GT or myself? What do you think? I think you've seen all season that Slang GT's been beating me. So you can probably make an educated guess. But we're going to carry on with the battle. We get a great run through there. Position the car just where I wanted it. Keeping it in the slipstream. Just waiting for Slang to spend that that penalty. It's got to happen soon, surely. You do not want to finish the race with a penalty, because that is an extra 1 minute penalty, and that is not good for anybody. That is first to last in one checkered flag. We're right with him now. At this point, he was defending so heavily that I was actually losing 1.7 seconds per lap behind him. Absolutely crazy. Here we go, we've got a great run just here. Right in the slipstream. Up to the final chicane. Oh, another puff of smoke as he locks his back wheels, and he is around. Goodbye, Slang. Hello, damage to the front of my car. I think the stewards are going to be looking at that, and I don't think they're going to be too pleased, in all honesty. Sorry, stewards. My bad. His bad. You decide. But leave us a comment. Whose fault do you think that was? You know, I still maintain I was driven into. Let's see after the race what the stewards thought. This is the final lap of the race. We've got Gurnell right behind us in second place. The Slang GT in third. Adders in fourth. This is the final chicane for the final time in the race. Gurnell was absolutely electric. You see how much he's caught up. And Adders was caught right up as well. Sorry, no, that's Slang GT behind him. That's not Adders. My apology. And we come up to the checkered flag. Oh, there's a win. We think. Gurnell second, possibly. Slang GT third, maybe. Adders coming through fourth. It's likely. And then further back, he stuck with it. Fat Cat Gaming. He's our underdog. He'll be coming in fifth. So, what did the stewards think of all that then? Well, the penalty just a result. Myself and Slang both got penalties. I got one for hitting Slang. Slang got a penalty for hitting Adders. So Gurnell actually takes the win. So with all of that in mind, the championship table looks a lot closer than it was. Gurnell leads on 158, Adders on 151, Slang on 148, myself on 147. 11 points separating the top four drivers there. And then Fat Cat Gaming and Chucky War. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the race. Thank you to my Discord. You put up with so much from me. Be great to each other, be great to yourself, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.